KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of the Morning After Show. It's your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV with my co-host singing OG KQ KC Boxing Network. KQ, what's up, man? How you doing?
All right, man. I'm doing fine, man. I'm enjoying all this boxing we getting, man, and we're gonna do it again next week. So
Yeah. We got Canelo week this week, man. Canelo and Jaime Munguia getting it in this week. So it's a lot to talk about. Some fights to recap, some big news in boxing over the weekend. Things I want to talk to you about today, man. Let me
turn your camera off for a minute.
Hold on. Let me get this right. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, I got you. Okay. It's coming. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Give me a second.
Let me get the roll call while you doing that.
All right, it's coming. Hold on.
Okay.
No, I think I got it. I think it's getting right.
Okay.
Give me a minute, y'all. All right, mic check. Am I good?
Yes, sir. You good? Loud and
clear. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man.
Loud and clear.
All right, let me see who we got in the building. Y'all. We got Crush the Legend in the building. What's up with it, Crush? We got Realistic Washington fan. What's going on, Realistic Washington fan? We got Mr. Boxing Fanatics. Homie Savage Bo is in the building. No Evidence. What's up with you? No Evidence. Ball Out Mixtape Fire. I see you. One of the OGs, Thrill Hill, is in the building. What's up, Thrill Hill? Mr. Mechanical, I see you. Jason Pennywell in the building. Emmanuel Carter, what's going down? Emmanuel Carter, D1 Boxing. What's up, D1? We got the OGs in the building, of course. We got Texas 16 South. We got Nuke in the building. What's up with it, Nuke? We got Zach in the building. What's going on, Zach? My light-skinned brother from another Omega Red, Carlos Munoz. Clark Bay TV in the building. What's up, Clark Bay? Salute to you. Who else we got? Andre Noble. What's up, Andre? Ronnie. What's up, Ronnie? Salute to the homie Ronnie. We got Hunter on the Hunt in the building. Opulent LD TV. What's good, man? Salute to you. Level headed. What's happening? Mike Biggs Boxing. What's up, bro? No Evidence. What's going down with you, man? Salute. LeVar Cooper, I see you. Big Block. What's going on, Big Block? Salute to you. Jay Cooley with the Toolie. What's up, Jay Cooley? Salute, man. Akilo Neater. What's good, Akilo? Salute to you, homie. BBG. What's up, BBG? Salute, man. Cool Dude Jones. What's up, Cool Dude? And then we got Frequent Flyer in the building. That's everybody. John BX, Billy Wright. I see y'all coming through late. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I got me and KQKC's Cash Apps scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I ask that you hit the like button, donate to the channel in the super chat and the Cash App to help support the hard work. Let me see if I can get my camera on to make sure everything is good. Now, Dante Hall, I see you coming through late, man. I see you in the building, Dante. Salute to you. All right, OG. So it's a lot that I wanted to cover with you today. I wanted to start off. I want to talk about Virgil Ortiz and his first round knockout and him starting his career with a 21 fight knockout streak. What did you think of his performance as he gets ready to take on Tszyu in August this summer on that big time Terence Crawford and Madrimov card? What do you think? What did you think of Virgil Ortiz's performance against Thomas Delorme? And also how do you like the Tszyu fight, man? Just what do you see? What do you see going on for Virgil? How do you do?
Well, first of all, Virgil needs some rounds. He needs some rounds real bad. He been out for a while. Relatively a new division for him, and I see that I couldn't really tell the improvement or did his power carry over because it was just such a fast knockout, a body shot. A nasty body shot at that. And Virgil still has the same high guard, walk you down, and pretty much standing straight tall. He needed to partial over a little bit because now he's up there with the big hitters. And now with him and Tszyu, that's a good fight. But I think Tszyu got too much power for Virgil. Virgil is pretty much at a standstill. He needs a little bit movement with his game. He's standing straight up, and I gotta see a little bit more though knockout because I haven't. That's what I was telling Chet last night. I gotta see a little bit more, and then I can tell what Virgil Ortiz has improved or now is that a better weight for him. Because the problems he was having medically, and now I couldn't really tell because he came in there and Delorme going downstairs, leaving himself open and reaching, and then kind of pretty much go right in on Virgil. Now Ortiz is still a dangerous puncher. He still is a formidable opponent like he was at 147. I mean, yes, you had Earl Spence down there at that time. You had Terence Crawford at that time. But you also had Virgil Ortiz. He was quiet, but he was deadly and he was silent. And that's how he was. And of course, he got Robert Garcia in his corner. So I need to see a little bit more. But I really think that Tszyu is one of them opponents where now he don't have blood in his eyes. He can throw heavy and he come straight forward. Neither one of these guys got a lot of lateral movement in them. So like this slugfest when they get together. So that's how I see it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, and shout out to Stinger from above. I see you in the building. King D, what's up with you, man? Salute. Quick. I see you in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all be sure to smash that like button. So, Virgil Ortiz is interesting because Just Do, what's up, homie? Salute to the homie Just Do Boxing. He's an interesting person because all the talent in the world, right, OG? Like a nice shotgun jab, powerful without trying to be powerful. Good timing, good counterpunching ability, aggressive. He's relentless and he's a dog. He's fought really good competition coming up. He got Mo Hooker on his resume. He got Meme Machine on his resume. He got Samuel Vargas. He's fought like really good fighters leading up to this point. But when he had the injuries, when he was about to fight Emonta Stanionis, and not really injuries, health issues with cutting weight and the rhabdomyosis, however you say it. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Where the poison was getting into his blood and stuff. He just hasn't been able to fight lately. And so when you look at his last, year and a half, almost 18, 19 months or whatever, he's got like 2 rounds. Because when he finally was able to get back in the ring this year, he keep knocking people out.
Right.
He keep knocking him out in one round, bro. So it's like he's getting in here with Tszyu. First of all, they moving Virgil like they think they got something special. Like for
Right.
them first they had the standing on his fight sign for him, but he couldn't fight that fight because of his health issues. Now he moves up to 154. He gets a couple of fights at 154, and they putting him right in there with Tszyu, who probably would have beat Sebastian Fundora if not for that cut over his eye that he sustained in that fight because of an elbow. So they're showing they believe in him, and Premier Boxing Champions and Showtime is showing that they believe in Tszyu. And for my money, OG, I think that Virgil Ortiz and Tszyu is gonna steal the show. I think that that's probably gonna be the best fight on that August card with Terence Crawford and Madrimal, where they got all those great fights on there. They got Isak Pitbull Cruz and Jose Rayo Valenzuela. You got Jarrell Big Baby Miller versus Andy Ruiz. I think this fight right here that we're talking about, this Virgil Ortiz Tszyu fight, I think it's the best fight at 154 pounds. And I've always the best fight on that card, not at 154 pounds. I could think it's a better fight, but I've always said that I think Boots is more talented than Virgil, and I think that he has the style and the skill set to beat Virgil. But if you want to go what they've actually done in the ring so far and who they've done it against, I think you got to give the nod to Virgil Ortiz with experience. I think he has better experience than Jerome Boots in his. What do you see? Because I think moving forward, as we get out of this Terence Crawford, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, as we get out of their era and we move up to the new to the next era that's coming behind them, I think Virgil Ortiz and Jerome Boots Ennis is the next super fight, man. What do you think? Do you think that's the fight that when it's all said and done, when you think of guys like Xander Zayas, Jesus Ramos, all these guys that's in the divisions with them, do you think those are the two best fighters that's gonna come out of that era?
Yeah. I'm trying to tell everybody, like you just said, one first round knockouts. Two fights, first round knockouts, 2 rounds he fought in a year or so. Well, it ain't gonna be like that with Tszyu. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is going more than 1 round. That's gonna be a big fight. No doubt about that. So I mean, Tszyu is hungry. He want to reprove himself. He want to correct what he did in the last fight with Fundora. So he's on a mission. He's on a mission to prove himself to not only to you, me, and all the fans, but to Terence Crawford, to Earl Spence, that he belonged up there with the top of the top. So he got something to prove, and I think that's one of the best fights on that card. I believe that's the best fight on that card. Not 154.
I agree with you.
I think that's the best fight on that card. And you know what?
Yeah, I misspoke. I meant on that card too, because I think it's some better fights at 154 than that. But that's definitely probably the best fight at 154 of the year so far. But yeah, that shit is. I'm excited about that, man. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm listening.
I'm just saying, if we get a chance, I want to talk about this Rayo and Pitbull Cruz fight too.
Yeah, we can stay on it. We can stay on it. Let me catch the super chat and we can get to it because since we already on that card. We got Omega Red with the 5-piece and super chat says, how Just Do and KO have the same birthday? YouTubers be having several birthdays a year. LOL. Man, we been realized we had the same birthday like a year or two ago, bro. We spoke on it, dog.
I didn't know y'all had it. I didn't know it was your birthday too.
Yeah, man. Omega Red, dumb as hell. Omega Red, go check all my live streams since I started this channel, man. Right. Go check them out, man. My birthday the same time every year, bro. I promise you won't get. I won't do no more birthday streams until April 2025, bro.
Man, I shouted you out too last night. I said you were drunk somewhere, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, bro. I've been on them old fashioned. I got one more day of them old fashioned, and I'm done. I got one more day of old fashioned. I'm detoxing next week, man. That's what took me shit. Truth be told, that's what took my ass so long to get the show together and shit. I woke up half asleep because I was drinking yesterday, and I did the thumbnail, sent you everything like 7:45, and I was like, shit, I I go back to sleep real quick. I woke up, I'm like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. Let me brush my teeth and wash my face and hurry up and start this damn show. So yeah, man, we having fun. I appreciate all the birthday wishes from y'all. But yeah, talk to me about Rayo and Pitbull. Rayo was confirmed to fight Edwin De Los Santos. He even confirmed so in the press conference, but he got this call to fight Pitbull Cruz, and now he's decided he's not fighting at 135 no more. He's moving up to 140 for a shot at Pitbull Cruz's title. What do you think of that fight? I think that's a very, very interesting fight. I really Rayo showing some dog, OG. He lost to Edwin De Los Santos, and he was gonna rematch him, but he got a better opportunity. And when he lost to Chris Colbert, he rematched him and beat his ass. So he's showing a willingness to take on tough fights and try to move the right way. So I salute that. But what do you think of the Pitbull Rayo fight? How do you like that fight, man?
Man, that's what I was saying. A lot of people I think might have this wrong, man. I know Pitbull Cruz. I don't care if you throw a bag of bricks and bust him in the head. He's still going to keep coming. So you're not going to knock him out. But I think Rayo got the talent and the skill set to outbox him and hit and not get hit. Because I don't think Rayo can hit him with something that pretty much stop his momentum. Because Pitbull is a one-dimensional type of fighter. He's not going to jab his way in. He's just going to come in with the high guard, and now next thing you know, here come 1, 2 swinging at you. But I think Rayo has the talent. I think he got the attributes to beat Pitbull Cruz.
Mhm.
Now if it goes to distance, fine. You don't need to knock out. Just go for the win. And I think he can beat Pitbull Cruz. I don't think it's gonna go like most people think it is. Oh, he gonna get knocked out. I don't think so. That's one of the interesting fights that I really, really got to take a third or fourth or fifth look at.
Yeah.
Because and see exactly how this fight is gonna go. But Rayo, you're right. He has been taking on. He's been doing what other fighters need to do.
Yeah. And he was on the table. He was on the table for Tank, but Tank chose Frank Martin, so he's trying to fight everybody. He willing to put his name in the hat for all of them. You know what I mean? So I give him credit for that. My thoughts on the fight at first glance is it's kind of what I thought about the Rolly fight, OG, and that's this. It's that you got two fighters in Rayo and in Pitbull that are very aggressive. Neither one of them are very good at fighting off of the back foot. So it's gonna come down to who can get the other one going backwards. To me. Just to simplify it for everyone, like because Rayo is an aggressive volume puncher. He has some holes in his defense. Pitbull is obviously an aggressive pressure fighter, not coming in with no jab. He coming in behind a tight ass high guard. He throwing wild looping power shots. So and he very, very aggressive and mean. So whoever can get the other one to go backwards, I think that's who's gonna have the shot to win the fight because neither one of them is gonna be able to. Neither one of them can fight really well going off the back foot. Rayo, I think is the more talented fighter, but Pitbull is more relentless to me, and he probably got a little bit more dog in him. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be funny to watch, man. Shout out to Benzo with the 5-piece in the Cash App. He says, Benzo, I think I'm blocked, bro. Salute. Send me an email, man. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com, and I'll try to get you. I'll get you unblocked, bro. If you blocked, I don't know how you got blocked.
Y'all hit the like button too. All right, we got on 187, 200 people in here almost. Only 23 likes.
Oh no, they gotta be wrong. Give me a second.
Let me refresh it.
Let me update this real quick. We got 90 likes. I need 10 people to hit the like button. We got to get to 100 likes. Y'all get to 100 likes real quick, man. Let's stay on the. No, they still short. Let's get to 100 likes real quick. So, Terence Crawford said something interesting this weekend that I wanted to cover with you too. Terence Crawford just posted. I think this was yesterday. He says, "I'm on the hunt. They hate to see me at the top. They tried to block me from every angle, and I still came out on top. When God's with you, who can be against you?" Hashtag Crawford era. So Terence Crawford is still playing into the narrative that he's being blackballed or he's being blocked from opportunities. What do you think of that statement from Terence Crawford?
Okay, well, I agree with him to a certain extent. And I know He's talking about PBC and Al Heyman, and Jamel Charlo. Now, Jamel Charlo is a champion in recess, and technically, uh, uh, he's supposed to have that fight. But of course, he put the contract in a little bit late. He put the letter in late. I'm sorry, the letter in a little bit late. But no, Bud Crawford's right. Because uh, um, I'm sorry, but KQ, I call balls and strikes. Y'all know me, right? And Bud just don't have a great rapport with certain people and his fan base. That's why he doesn't do very good at selling. And
Mhm.
also, he's very hard to negotiate with, very hard. But no one's not trying to stop him from success. They just trying to, negotiate with him. And it's either my way or no way, or my way or the highway. That's the way he thinks. But I understand he is a great fighter. But he's the best fighter right now in my eyes. But I'm still Team Spence all the way.
Mhm.
But still, the facts are the facts. Now, of course, he is getting older. He's getting 37, and now he's trying to kind of like put the rush on, trying to get undisputed for the third time. And now he's going for this young, not young, but he's 10-0 fighter. And I know he pretty much will win that fight, what I can see. But he does hit hard on the highlights that I've seen. But still, yeah, he's pretty much right. But he had to look at other factors too. See, sometimes we look, but we don't look within ourselves. And that's how Bud Crawford has always been. He's made Earl Spence turn his whole A side into a B side. Because Earl wanted to fight that bad. So I mean, so that's how I look at it. So Bud Crawford, you can stop crying, dude. But I get what he's saying though, and I know he's speaking on PBC. But
Yeah.
now PBC, they working with even Jive Turkey Elise. You
Yep.
know, so they working with everybody. They trying to make the biggest, baddest fights themselves. They got one coming up next week with Canelo Alvarez. So they doing what they supposed to do. And Earl, and now I'm gonna tell you this while we're on this subject, Earl need to get busy too. He need to get busy, either find a new trainer or him and Derrick James work that out and get busy. He cannot afford to be inactive anymore. He been inactive for a while off and on through his career. And he don't have very long either. So I like to see both of these guys finish on top. Really. So that's
Yeah.
that's what I got on that. You know.
So to me, and this is my honest assessment of the situation, like if
Mhm.
you're Terence Crawford, you're doing everything that's in your best interest. You're trying to get the most amount of money possible. You looked at the lay of the land and you decided you was going to re-sign with Top Rank in 2018. You looked at the lay of the land and you negotiated what you thought was in your best interest in 2023 with the Earl Spence fight. You looked at the lay of the land again and you decided that your best interest was to go with Turkey Ali Sheik and try to get as much money as you possibly could. And that's all great, bro. Do your thing. Get all your money. Look out for your own best interest. Look out for your family. Because as a man, it's your job to look out for yourself and those around you to make sure that you are setting them up for life and setting yourself up for life, right? So that's just the job of a man. So if you're doing that, what are other men supposed to do if you're not fucking with them? So if you choosing Top Rank over Premier Boxing Champions, are they supposed to still send you opportunities? Like are they supposed to still try to work in your best interest? See, to me, OG, it's crybaby shit, man. Like everyone's looking out for their own best interest, but it's only a problem when somebody does it to Bud Crawford. So it's in PBC's best interest if he doesn't want to sign with them. It's in their best interest to move in a way to look out for the fighters that are signed to them. That's
Right.
not blackballing you. That's just good business, bro. That's just doing what's in their best interest. Like Earl is signed to them, bro. You're
Right.
not. So of course they're gonna try to get him the Sebastian Fundora fight over you because you're a free agent. You ain't fucking with them. So
Right.
it's just crybaby shit to me, bro. Like they're not the only ones to do this. Top Rank does it to Shakur Stevenson. That's why if he wants Lomachenko, if he wants Navarrete, if he wants any of the top fighters that Top Rank has to offer, guess what he's gonna have to do, KQ? He's gonna have to sign the Top Rank. He's gonna have to sign the Top Rank. And if he don't sign the Top Rank, guess what Top Rank gonna do? They're gonna be like, well, fuck it. We're gonna give Keyshawn Davis the shot since he still signed us, or we'll give Muratalla the shot because he still signed us. And Shakur, good luck to you. Good luck to you over there going to do whatever, do your own thing or whatever. So I just, bro, I don't get this crybaby victim mentality shit. Like, if you sign a multiple fight deal to them, you'd have got every fight that you want. You didn't want to. That's your prerogative. You ain't fucking with them. But his fans, like my homie Rolo in the photo, he know he the homie and shit. But his fans want him to be able to get whatever money he want, be a free agent, and have people just offer up their fighters to him. So give him the money that he want. He shouldn't have to make any concessions. Give him the terms that he want. Oh, and by the way, whatever opponent he pick and choose, give him that too. So if he want a one-fight deal to fight your champion, and he don't want to sign for multiple fights, then shit, give it to him because that's Terence Bud Crawford. He deserves it. If he wants a 2-fight deal, and these are the only 2 names he want, and he want this much money to fight him, and he don't want you to have no options on him, give it to him because he Terence Bud Crawford. Shit don't work that way, man.
No, it don't work that way.
Now, to Turkey Al Sheikh's credit, with him coming over here to America, maybe some of that shit can go away. Because maybe he'll have enough money to pay the fighters, give the promoters the fee that they want, and won't nobody care because they can get their money. And that will be great for boxing. But if he's not involved, because he can't make every fucking fight, if he's not involved, then there are certain things that people have to do to get a fight, bro. So it is what it is, bro. I think that there's some crybaby shit. I think that everyone is doing what they're supposed to do. I think that Bud Crawford is looking out for his best interest. This man, 37 years old, he is looking for the most amount of money possible, and he's looking for big fights. And he got certain fights that he want to fight. That's his prerogative. That's what he is supposed to do. But also, these promoters are going to work within their best interest, and they're going to be like, well, shit, what's in your best interest ain't in my best interest, so I got to do what's best for my company over here, like you doing with Terence Bud Crawford over there. It's not like people, like, all this shit is personal. He going to be 37 in September or October, Rolo. You know his birthday better than I do. The man 3-4 months from 37. Come on, dog. Stop it. You know what I mean. But so that's what I think of it, bro. I think that this victim shit and everybody's blocking Bud and everybody's blackballing Bud. Nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Like, you looking out for you, and Turkey Al Sheikh is a good look. Like, look at the card that he gave you. Look at how he's making you his first big time card in LA. He looking out for you. So that was a good move for you, bro. That was an outstanding move for you. No one can knock that move. But it would have been stupid for PBC to be like, yeah, you just take Sebastian Fundora in a 1-fight deal, and you take both of these belts and go do what the fuck you want with them. Shit crazy, bro. Like, no one's gonna do that. No one else is asked to just loan out their fighters for somebody else's legacy in boxing. Like, no one's telling Top Rank to just send the fighter over to another promotional company for 1 fight in a fight that they know they probably gonna lose. Like, no one's doing that, bro. Like, everybody in this chat knows for a fact that Bud Crawford will probably beat the stuffing out of Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora ain't got no defense. He can't see 2 feet in front of him, and his body is there to be counted to the body all goddamn night long. Everybody in here knows Bud Crawford will beat the shit out of him. But y'all just want PBC to be like, yeah, bro, go ahead and take Sebastian Fundora 2 belts in a 1-fight deal. Like, who the fuck? No one's doing that shit, bro. No one's doing that. So that's what I got on it, OG. You got anything else on that?
No. Canelo, similar with Canelo a little bit, but Canelo wanted certain things his way with PBC, so he opted out and went over to the zone. But the zone said, well, we ain't playing that game over here either. So he left there and went back over to PBC. And PBC and then Canelo Alvarez, he pretty much realized, okay, you know what? Okay, I'm going to have to play ball here. I'm going to have to play ball here in order to get, what I want. And that's what he did. And now we got a fight coming up on Saturday. So Terence Crawford, by now, he should know. Now, I get it. When you with Top Rank, things, didn't go exactly your way. And of course, you heard Bob Aaron say that. Now you're a free agent. You should be wiser and smarter now. And it seems like the longer you're in the game, you should be learning something. Now I know a lot of guys, it's not privileged to have the shrewd business mind like Al Heyman. See, Al Heyman not only paid for his fighters, he teach them things. He showed them the business side of boxing. Floyd do too. But Bob Aaron, no. No. He don't do that. He's old school. So you have to learn on your own. But, sometimes you learn by experience. And it seems like guys like Bud Crawford should know how the business is ran. But I don't know. Maybe he just say, hey, look, I got to get as much money as I can because it's almost over with. So I don't know.
No,
So,
man, that's his narrative, bro. Like when you say something for a long time, OG, that's kind of what it is, right? So they've been saying since he re-signed the Top Rank, him and his fans been beating this drum that they're getting blackballed. They're getting blackballed. They made up side of the streets because of Terence Bud Crawford. PBC won't let they fighters fight Terence Bud Crawford. They've been doing this shit since 2018, 2019. So it's just continuing that narrative. Like he ain't stupid. He know what his fans say. He watch everything, right? So he know what his fans say. So he just feeding into that shit because he know they gonna ride for him. It's kind of like a Devin Haney fan or a Shakur Stevenson fan. Like whatever Devin and Shakur say, they ride with it. Whatever Terence Bud Crawford say, Ronnie Bravo, Rolo, they gonna ride with it. So they gonna continue to push this shit over and over and over again until the man retires. So it is what it is, bro. I'm not really surprised by it, but I would just say the man has gotten opportunities. You don't get blackballed and be undisputed in two separate weight classes and be a 3-division champion at the same time. Like the shit just don't work. Like boxing don't work that way. He's not getting blackballed. Like the man been undisputed in 2 of the 3 weight classes he fought at. How you getting blackballed? Like stop that shit, bro. Stop that shit. That shit crazy. Anyway, moving on to Jose Ramirez real quick. Jose Ramirez was the main event last night against Barthelemy. He did not look good, OG. What do you got on that fight, man? Jose Ramirez and Rances Barthelemy. Recap that fight for us.
Man, you're right. He didn't look good. It was something about the first, second round, and I'm saying, it's something not right about Ramirez. He's fighting kind of like he was flat. That's what it was. He was flat, and he's not the same Jose Ramirez that was with Top Rank. He looked real flat. The punches wasn't landing. He was overthrowing them. And then when he started landing, he couldn't throw him and make him Bartholomew, hurt him. It took almost a whole fight for him to wear him down, break him down. And that's not the Jose Ramirez I remember. The Jose I remember was a guy that went in there and punched with authority and punched with some thug in it. And now he just easy and breezy and cut off the ring and throw the left and the right and dig down to the body. I seen that movie over and over last night. And then Barthelemy, Rances, he stayed on the ropes. He fought off the ropes the whole night with the high guard. And then he had that pickaboo high guard. Then he'd throw a body shot or an uppercut and break back to the high guard. Now, of course, Ramirez, he did try. Other words, you know what? He missing that dog. That dog went in there last night for Ramirez. Ramirez used to go in there, break up that high guard, go in there and work the body on both sides and go to the head. Now last night he tried that in spurts, put the head between the guard and trying to break it open. All right, he tried that. All right, that didn't work. He tried to hit him with some big right hands. That didn't work. And Bartholomew still taking it right flush. Of course, and also his defense was lacking last night because Bartholomew hit him with like 3, 4, 5 straight flush pieces right in the face. And he took him now. He took him well, but still his defense was lacking last night. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing when he moved. I don't know, but I know that's when it started. Now, of course, we all know that he looking for a bigger payday. He looking to stay busy. He looking to fight everybody, and of course, Oscar probably give it to him. But it just that fight that fight went all the way, and it didn't have to go all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Someone should have took control of that fight early, and that was Jose Ramirez. All right, he had the better punch selection. He had Barthelemy against the ropes. All he had to do is go to work. That's all he had to do because he was like a right there target for him. He wasn't moving. He was an unmovable target for him. So all he had to do was just go to work. But it was hard to break through. Yeah, like someone like Ryan Garcia doing that damn Philly roll or whatever, right? Well, Ramirez only had what Bartholomew had to give him. He
Yeah.
didn't give him much to work with. So he was trying his best to break over the guard and go around the guard, but he never had too much success.
Yeah.
But then once they got in the center of the ring, okay, he kind of opened up a little bit, but he was getting hit too with counters. So I mean, the right guy did win, but Tommy was hitting with some tough stuff, and he did take the shots. So but he's not the same. He's not the same anymore. He's not the same Jose Ramirez. He's not
I
that dog.
told. Yeah,
So
he lost the dog in him. That like the last thing you said right there, he lost his dog in his relentlessness. When you're a pressure fighter like him, you gotta have that. You gotta be mean. You gotta be nonstop. You gotta keep going, and that's what Jose Ramirez used to do. And he don't have it in him no more. And I told people that's members to the channel when I did the prediction, I told them that Jose Ramirez would win by decision. I said something in there, and I stand by it. Like I knew he didn't have that dog in him, OG, and I think he's all but done. Remember when Regis Prograis became champion again at 140 pounds by beating Jose Zepeda? Regis Prograis got that opportunity because Jose Ramirez pulled out of the fight to get married. That was Jose Ramirez's fight. Like Jose Ramirez versus Jose Zepeda was done over there on Top Rank. But it conflicted with his wedding plans, so he decided not to challenge for a world title, and he got married instead. At that point, I knew that his priorities had shifted which is okay. Like that's fine. Like I'm married, been married for 13 years. But when you make your priorities something else over boxing, you might as well start focusing on that something else because you can start seeing it in the way he's fight. Because since he's got married, this is his very first fight since being married. And you can tell, like, he ain't really been in the gym. He ain't relentless. He ain't mean no more. He not just ready going out there to try to kill something no more. So I think that he might. I'm not saying he done, but I don't think he'll ever be champion again. When I start looking at the champions at 140, I think they all got a little bit more desire, a little bit more relentlessness than Jose Ramirez. And his style is not hard to prepare for anyway. He's straightforward with a high guard, big left hook, a okay jab, and a pretty good right hand. Like he's a very basic fighter. So what he used to do is overwhelm guys. He used to just come and run through guys because he was so relentless. He don't have that no more. And so I think if he fights somebody better than Barthelemy, I think they'll get him. So I wasn't impressed with his performance at all. But if you really follow boxing, if you follow Jose Ramirez's career, you'll kind of see this coming because when you start pulling out a title shot opportunities, you probably ain't making boxing your priority anymore. And so it can King D, a lot of similarities. I don't disagree with that. So I'm not surprised, but I knew he was probably good enough to get the job done against Barthelemy because he's almost 40 years old. Barthelemy's coming up in weight, but he fight a true top 140 pounder. I got some questions about Jose Ramirez, so that's what I got on that fight. OG, you got anything else on it?
No, like I say, I don't know, man. I just don't think he can come back to where he used to be.
Yeah.
I think he's about, on his last, leg as a fighter. So, and that's how I see a lot of other fighters. You know, and Rances, Barthelemy, he's what 37 years old now.
And
Yeah,
that's why Bob and that's why Bob dropped his ass.
yeah, yeah.
Bob dropped him because Bob had Jose Ramirez and Zapata signed up, but then when Ramirez pulled out of the goddamn fight for the WBC 140-pound title, then that left it going to purse bid. Eddie Hearn signs Regis Prograis and wins the purse bid, and Zapata has to go over there and he has to fight Regis Prograis for the WBC title. Ramirez lost Bob that belt. And you know, Bob won his belts and shit. He lost him that belt, so Bob dropped his ass. That's why Ramirez is over there on Golden Boy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he over there on Golden Boy right now. And he over there half-assing and shit, man. Yeah, he bought. And Oscar said it before the fight. He said, I want to see the old Ramirez back. I want to see him show that he's dedicated, show that he's here, show that he's always ready. He ain't always ready, Oscar. You might as well feed him.
Right.
You might as well feed him to somebody at 140 pounds or hold him on ice until Ryan Garcia need a tune up or some shit like that, because that boy he ain't got it no more. But that's all I got on that, man. Let's talk about Canelo before we get into Tank and Shakur, Tank and Floyd Mayweather to end the show. Let's talk about Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia, man. Preview that fight for us. I'm looking forward to that fight. What are some keys to that fight, man? How do you see that fight possibly playing out, and what are you looking to see from both of the fighters in that fight?
Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez. Well, first of all, Jaime Munguia is going to do what Jaime Munguia does. He's a boxer, and he can box. Now, does he have power behind his hands? Yes, he does. But is it enough power to stop Canelo? I don't think so. Canelo's going to be flat-footed and come forward. Canelo's going to put up the high guard and still come forward, and you're going to see Jaime Munguia dancing around, moving around, but he's going to be throwing a 1-2. But I don't see him winning this fight against Canelo. Canelo, no, I don't care what nobody throw at him. He still got a chin. He got a big chin. And, of course, Jaime Munguia, he's not a polished fighter. He's not a solid fighter. All right? He's a smooth type of fighter, a boxer, and he can throw too. But he still is not a Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez, yes, he's short in stature, but he's strong in power. And definitely he can throw you with a right hand or left, and it will hurt you. Now, of course, Jaime Munguia, he never fought anyone that tough before. And the last one he fought that gave him trouble was Derevyanchenko. And he was in a war with Derevyanchenko. Now, think about that with Canelo Alvarez. And I can't see that's happening with Canelo Alvarez. I just can't see that back and forth. Now, of course, Jaime Munguia, he going to use his foot speed or his lateral movement and his boxing skill set to get out of traps, get out the way of Canelo big punches. But Canelo's still going to come forward. Canelo's still going to come forward and throw what he can. And Canelo know how he like to throw that body shot. You know how Canelo like to go down to the body. And that might just hurt Munguia if he hits him in the right spot. Because we saw Delorme get hit with a body shot last night. And he did not get up. We remember Garcia got hit with a body shot. Did not get up. But I think Canelo Alvarez can hit him with a body shot and make Munguia. But Munguia is tough, though. He's tough. And Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, they got him up here on a pedestal right now. He's a hot commodity right now with Mexico. You know, so it seemed like that Canelo is going to win this fight and going to hit him with something that he can't get out of. You know, so that's how I see it. You know, I seen Canelo winning this fight, man. You know.
Yeah. So for me, to preview the fight, I think it's gonna come down to the counter punching of Canelo versus the volume punching of Jaime Munguia. If Jaime Munguia can take Canelo's power and clean shots that he's gonna hit him with inevitably, because I think he's gonna be able to time Munguia and counter him some. If he can take that, he does have an opportunity to wear Canelo down later on in the fight, because Jaime Munguia got a good gas tank. He throws a lot of punches. He's big, and so if he can find a way to combination punch, lean on Canelo, get Canelo in the clinches early to kind of zap some of those legs and take his power and shit, because we know Canelo, He throwing 1-2 shots at a time now. He's loading up on every shot. His head movement is still very good. He still got good defense, but his gas tank been trash. His gas tank has always been questionable. So if Jaime Munguia can get to the later rounds without taking a lot of punishment and make it competitive early, then Jaime Munguia has a chance to make this fight very interesting, because we know Jaime Munguia gonna keep on working, and he got really good volume. And I expect the crowd to play a part in this fight, OG, because it's gonna be a lot of Mexican fight fans in the crowd. You got Mexico on Mexico. It's the biggest Mexican fight that we've had in boxing in a while. And so them fans get to yelling and screaming, that adrenaline get to going. Jaime can mess around and use that to his advantage and fight very emotional, throw a bunch of punches during the fight, and have that adrenaline going and take Canelo's shots well. And Canelo could find himself in trouble later on in that fight. So to me, just at first glance, the counter punching of Canelo and his ability to catch Jaime clean, if he can catch Jaime clean and it don't affect Jaime, I think we might have ourselves a fight on our hands, man. I think we might have ourselves on our hands. Yeah, that's what I think of that fight. You got anything else before we get to the main topic, man?
Well, I just want to say this. Jaime Munguia, like you say, if he can take Canelo punches, he has more than a puncher's chance. No doubt about that. He got that already. But if he can take them shots and still keep his composure, he might get beat up. Man, still, I still think now he has a chance. Now, Canelo has fought a lot of fights. We talk about 60-something fights. So therefore, that's a lot of wear and tear on a fighter. That's a lot of wear and tear on anybody. So was he slowing down? We don't know. But if he can show the hand speed, like Bibble showed, and then Canelo moved on back like he did with Bibble against the ropes, because he got to see the punches coming, because the punches was coming too fast, then Jaime Munguia has a chance. He has a chance just like Bibble had a chance. Now, Jaime Munguia, is he that fast with his hands? I think so. I think he's fast enough. That's what I think. I think he's fast enough, and that's going to change that whole dynamic. And one thing about it is boxing is a thinking man's game. Remember that, right? That's a thinking man's game. So Canelo going to be in there thinking, and Jaime Munguia going to be in there thinking. So all you got to do is outwork Canelo. You're right, roll in a photo. All right, Jaime might outwork Canelo. There you go.
That's what you got to. That's what you got to worry about if you're a Canelo fan. Like, if Jaime taking that power well, we know Canelo a front running ass dude, man. And if Jaime is taking that power well, protecting himself, outworking him in the early rounds, he could really outwork him later on in the fight and really get his confidence going. The crowd start getting behind him. Because the Mexican fans, they just gonna be in that bitch cheering, bro. Like, I don't think they're gonna be picking sides like that. They just gonna be going crazy. Like, just whatever anybody do, they gonna be going crazy, because they ain't gonna really have a quote unquote dog in the race, so to speak. So when they like that, it can get you into a frenzy. You get one of them all-time Mexican war. Like, because if this shit turn into a war, give me the bigger, younger fighter. If it's gonna turn into a war, if it's a battle of skill and Canelo can stifle his work rate and make Jaime not be able to punch as much, then I think that's obviously gonna favor Canelo. But if Jaime taking his punches and he just keep coming back with shit, he can outwork him, bro. So I'm interested to see the fight, man. I really am. So we'll see how that goes. And Golden Boy, they kind of on a run right now. You got Virgil Ortiz doing well. He about to fight Tszyu. Ryan Garcia just beat Devin Haney. Golden Boy, they on a little run right now. It just might be their year. So you never know. It'd be crazy to see Oscar De La Hoya had a last laugh with Canelo by Jaime Munguia beating Canelo. That would be crazy to see. But yeah, man, I'm interested in the fight. Obviously, you gotta favor Canelo in the fight, just more skill, better experience, obviously. But Father Time can catch up with you. So that's all I got on that, man. You got any other stories you want to get to before we get to this Tank Davis stuff?
Yeah, I want to touch on this for a minute, right? And because I thought it was kind of funny. And Ryan Garcia, he having the time of his life, man. I'm serious, right? I mean, he got a rap song out on the Haneys, I mean, he is
No, he
doing
don't. He do.
yes.
He dropping
Yes.
diss tracks.
Yes, a diss track, man. I thought Hit 'Em Up was something. Oh, wow, man, I say Ryan gonna have all endorsements, and Ryan gonna be at he's smoking weed, so he can be at weed dispensaries and everything else, man. Ryan is having the time of his life, man. He is enjoying this win, and I'm just saying, man, yeah, he dropped a new song, yeah, yeah, man. So, hey, man, Ryan, look, have your fun, man. Have your fun, man. Cause I just said, I just think it's funny, right? And and I know it's getting under Haney's skin, but I mean, still, Ryan just having fun with it, man, and I don't blame him, So I mean, and his former opponent, Duarte, he did a great job last night.
Hold on,
Uh,
OG. Hold on, OG. Let me hear this shit for the first time. Hold on.
Every day I wake up and do my job. I'm on the private plane, getting closer to God. Hit you with a jet, make you touch a slide. Fully on my truck every time I drive. Have you ever made 30 million a night? Always 10 toes, never taking a dive.
I made 30 mil off of that? That's crazy.
Real big, but bro, I got with it. If you in the ring, you won't last 5 minutes. It's Ryan. Bless. On bliss. Highly favored. Bless. On bliss.
I can't. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I can't do this shit no more. What the fuck?
man.
It's not that one. There's another one.
Yeah, that's not the one. He the one who talking about Haney with his sleep. He talking about Haney with his sleep and shit.
Yeah, no, I gotta find this shit. Somebody dropped the link in the chat, bro.
Man, Ryan was going in, man. I'm telling you, man, they gonna have Ryan on the stage. Watch, he gonna do a concert, right? He did one with some famous rapper. Y'all know about that. I don't. It's on Twitter. Roll those said. I don't know.
Somebody, all y'all in here got Twitter. Somebody, Devin Haney fans blocking everybody that try to put it in the chat. Nah, put that shit in the chat. I need to hear it. They trying to block anybody put that shit in the chat. They're trying to block it. There's a different one out. Said, yeah, okay, I got it, y'all. Somebody put it in the chat. I can't find it, bro. I need somebody. Yeah. I gotta hear this shit, man. I have to hear this shit. Please. Man, okay, there go Carlos. Carlos put it in the chat for me. Oh, hell no. Let me find this shit. This can't be life, bro. That's crazy. Hold on, let me find this shit. Where's Carlos?
It start off funny, man, at first, but I said Ryan just having fun with it, man. Ryan just funny as hell, man.
I think I got it, OG. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this is it.
They didn't think that I would win, but I won. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. I got in there. Got the job done. I'm the best in the world, number. He was asleep on the ground, he did not respond. Hello? Call the ambulance. They didn't think that.
The name of the song is Haney Pack 2, bro. Y'all down bad, dog. Damn, y'all down bad, bro. The name of this shit is Haney Pack. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like he gave y'all a rap song, bro. Y'all got a whole rap song. And he got a lot of followers. They gonna be smoking on that Haney Pack for the next 2-3 weeks, bro. Damn.
Right, it's called a Haney Pack, right?
Damn, man.
And Ryan doing a lot of interviews. He's all over the place. All over the place doing interviews and everything. Ryan already had outside deals, and now I think more might be coming his way. because we talking about Ryan Garcia that wasn't in shape, didn't do nothing, and now, he's getting all his fame and everything else, so, but I just thought I mentioned that, that's all.
Yeah, hey, go say he not just dropping songs. He said he about to drop a Haney pack strain, so he about to come out with a new weed strain. He gonna name it the Haney pack.
That's why they were saying he might go to weed dispensaries. Yeah, right. Okay, and take pictures and stuff. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Man, oh man.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man.
That's crazy. That
Yeah.
don't make no sense. Ryan Garcia. Speaking of Ryan Garcia, I gotta say this, and I'm gonna say this every time he comes up. Ryan Garcia need to stop calling out small weight fighters. He beat Devin Haney, and then after he beat Devin Haney, he said, "I can't make 140 anymore. It's too much on my body. The lowest I can go is 143." That makes him a welterweight. No problem. So why are you calling out Pitbull? Why are you calling out Sean O'Malley? Why are you calling out Tank Davis for a rematch? Who he clearly whooped your ass, and you're not giving Devin Haney a rematch because you said you clearly beat Devin Haney ass. Right. I want to see him call out guys at welterweight and guys at 154 pounds. If that's your new weight class, I want to see you fight the best people in those weight classes, bro. Right. Why are you calling out people that are way smaller than you in weight classes that you can't make no more? So that's what I think of that. Do you want to see Ryan Garcia fight a Pitbull or a Tank Davis rematch or anything like that? Like, or do you prefer him to fight guys at welterweight or super welterweight? What do you think of him? Like, because he's calling out Earl, he's calling out everybody. So what do you think of kind of how he's moving and who he's saying he wants to fight next?
Well, I always say weight classes are for a reason, and definitely if you can't make past 143, then the next step is to go 147. There's no such thing as a 145 weight class. So next step is 147. You can't make 143. Now you can be a small 147. That's fine. A lot of people have been. And then you go in there and you fight the best of the best if you want to, or whoever you fight. But you be fighting at 147. I think Devin Haney is a 147 pounder. I don't think you should be keep squeezing down so you can have an advantage at 140. I just don't think, I think weight classes are there. You can't make the weight, go up. You can't make that weight, go up. And that's what they got weight classes there for. And now we see that now Ryan calling out Pitbull Cruz, and outweigh Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is a 140 pounder. Tank is a 135 pounder, a small 135 pounder to be exact. Mm-hmm. Yes, he can probably fight knock someone out at 140 or 147. He had done it in sparring, I hear. But that's what he fight at though. That's his weight class.
Look at my boy. Look at my boy holding on. Look at my boy holding on. Roller holding on. He said Haney versus Ryan 2 gonna happen later. It's unavoidable. This is Duran versus Leonard 2 level. Listen, man. Roberto Duran never dropped Ray Leonard in the first fight. And the Ray Leonard Roberto Duran fight was way closer than this fight, bro. What are you talking about?
Oscar determined. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna be a rematch. Because Oscar De La Hoya is determined not to rematch the Haneys unless they do things their way. He said, "We the boss now," and I know the egos of the Haneys, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah. You think their ego's still the same after that ass whooping?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Man, stop this shit. Stop the 1.5 million paper. Stop, bro. Stop. No. The numbers ain't came out yet. Stop, bro.
Yeah. People saying 90,000. People saying 90,000 or something like that. But
we'll wait till the real reports come out,
right? Because it's been a week. It's been a week and a day, so it don't take that long. Normally, the pay-per-view numbers come out Tuesday or Wednesday or the next week. Normally, so
so when they take long like this, they hide. They trying to scrape some shit together, man. Get the fuck out of here. Boxiana in the building, Queens of Boxing Talk. He says Devin didn't get stopped. He got knocked down, but I'm not worried about Devin. I'm worried about Tank. Yeah, I heard that because Tank got Frank Martin coming up Real
Oh
talk.
yeah. Cause
So
man, people saying, "Oh, I can't wait for Tank to lose." I mean, they are wishing for Tank to lose, man. Wow.
yeah,
But you know
it's a
what?
lot of Devin Haney fans that are Frank Martin fans today. Real talk.
Yeah. But you know what? One thing about it is, I'm gonna keep the same energy that I had for any other fighter. Jamel, my favorite fighter, Jamel Charlo, and he took a L. But I'm fine. Y'all gotta stop getting emotional over these fighters, man. You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're a Boston fan first. Keep that in mind. No.
100%. Now, Tank Davis seems like every time he got a fight coming up, him and Floyd Mayweather are into it. Do you think the Floyd and Tank beef is real, or do you think that they just promoting the fight that he got coming up like they always do? What do you think of this Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef?
Well, uh, um,
Oh, not real quick, not you, Boxiana. I know you a Frank Martin fan. I'm talking about most people. I know you and Nick J. Y'all rocking with Frank Martin. Y'all been rocking with him.
I like Frank Martin too now. I like both of them. That's why I'm kind of.
He just gonna get his ass whooped, but y'all rock with him. He's just gonna get his ass. He gonna get paid handsomely for it, but he gonna get his ass whooped. Go ahead, OG. I ain't mean to cut you off.
That's what I'm glad for too. Frank getting some money too. He's quiet and laid back. Yeah, but no, I don't think it's real. Okay, and matter of fact, I know it's not real. And I'm not gonna say how, but I know. But no, it's not real. And they always do this right before, like you say, a fight coming up. And now I don't know if it's a promoter fight. I really don't know what they're doing. They think it's funny or something. I don't know, but it's not real. But I guess it's just a joke or something like that. I don't know. But no, it's not real. It's just just the internet, and they just going antics, just like Ryan and his antics, and that's how I look at it,
It's just new, and that's the shit that I gotta guess get more hip with. These new young shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this social media wacky, goofy. Let's start a fake beef, but we really cool behind the scenes. You say this and I'ma say that, but we really got a secret agreement that this is what it really is and shit. Like it's goofy to me. Like I'll believe this shit if Floyd Mayweather don't show up to the fight and Floyd Mayweather ain't in his corner, because I'm tired of looking like a fool, because I've thought this shit was real before. I thought this shit was real before one time since I started this channel, and then that one time, by the time they got to the fight, Floyd Mayweather was right there giving him advice in the corner and shit, cheering from him from the front row and shit. Like I'm not buying that shit this time, and I haven't bought that shit since they did that one time to me. So if he don't show up to the fight, or if he show up to the fight and he giving Frank Martin advice or some shit, then I'll believe the shit. Until then, man, this shit fake. Because this shit happen every time these motherfuckers, he got a fight coming up. They into it. They fighting. Floyd is a whole, Tank is a whole, all that shit. I'm not rocking with that shit, man, until they get to the fight. If Floyd Mayweather is nowhere in sight and Leonard Ellerbe is the only one there, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, Floyd ain't fucking with him, because the fight is in Vegas, right? Floyd live in Vegas, so he could easily get front row tickets, and he love to be seen. So if he don't show up, then okay, yeah, this beef might be real. But until then, y'all stop insulting my intelligence with this fake ass beef. That's how I'm gonna come. That's how I'm coming, man. I ain't with that shit, man. Shout out to Hunter on the Hunt with the 10 piece in the super chat. Says they out here praying on my guy while he downfall. Facts. A lot of people are, bro. Ain't going to happen. Tank see what Dev going through. Tank going to be locked in. I mean, you better learn from his experience.
Now,
if you a big time fighter and you ain't learning from Devin Haney's experience, you stupid as shit. And they go for Tank Davis, Canelo, Terence Crawford, any big time fighter. If you don't look at Devin Haney and learn from that experience and make sure that you always turned up, always focused, and that anything can happen on any given night. If that didn't teach you that, then nothing will. So you 100% right, Hunter on the Hunt. He better learn from what happened to Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney's whole world came crumbling down, bro. We talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars, like everything right in front of him. Look at what Ryan's going through. Now imagine that for Devin. Ryan, the talk of the town. Ryan became a way bigger name off of that fight. Ryan is in the driver's seat versus a lot of fighters now.
Yeah.
And now look at Devin. So yeah, you better learn from that. That's millions and millions of dollars. Ryan can literally get damn near any fight he want to. So if you don't learn from what happened to Devin Haney, then that's your stupid ass fault. You better learn from other people's mistakes so you don't make the same one. That would be smart. So go ahead and say what you say.
I was going to ask you now with Tank Davis, Frank Martin. Do you see this fight anything that might go wrong when Frank Martin might have the edge and could hurt Tank with something, or can change the dynamic of the fight?
Yeah, Frank Martin punches hard enough to hurt anybody, I think, at 135 pounds. So if Tank catch one to the chin and Frank can hurt him. Tank has always been durable throughout his career. And then after the performance, like, I don't even really think it's Frank Martin, to be honest with you. I would say more so after the performance that Derrick James did with Ryan Garcia with that game plan and how he coached Ryan Garcia. My main concern is, can Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis keep up? Can they keep up, or will all the adjustments be on Tank? Will Tank have to be the one? Because I already know Derrick James gonna have a really good game plan. The issue is gonna be, can Frank Martin execute it? So that's what I'm looking at. Like, okay, he got Derrick James in his corner, and Derrick James was coaching his ass off. He told Ryan all the right shit to do. Keep your jab out in front of him. When he come in with that shit, make sure you check with your left hook. And then when Ryan tried to get a little outside himself in that 11th round, he yelled at him, got him back. So Derrick James' presence in the corner is gonna be felt if Frank can match, you know what I'm saying, the talent level and shit like that. So that's more so my concern from Tank Davis' side. For Frank Martin's side, it's he fights in spurts because he has so much muscle that he carries, and he's so physically strong. But fighting in spurts like that against Tank means you're gonna have a lot of times where y'all both thinking in the ring, where it's a chess match, and he can't afford to get into a chess match with Tank Davis. His ring IQ ain't high enough because he ain't been fighting long enough. Frank Martin started fighting late. So for Frank Martin, the concern for him is the in the ring adjustments when Derrick James ain't in the corner. If something bad happened to you in the middle of that round, how do you adjust to it? Fighting in spurts, trying to take time off. And then with Tank Davis's timing, with his power punching ability, with the way he sets his shots up, it's not a matter of if Tank Davis is going to catch Frank Martin cleanly or not. It's a matter of when he catch him cleanly. Right. Can Frank Martin take what he got coming to him? Can he take that pressure with 8-ounce gloves on when he land on that chin cleanly? Like, that's what it's going to come down to for him. All that fighting and spurt shit, you can't do that. You got to have a good, consistent work rate. And I think he got to impose his physical strength. And I think he got to try to lean on Tank, go to his body, walk him back, make Tank work when Tank don't want to work. Because if he out there mid-range thinking with Tank and they having that whole front hand battle where they both trying to get their jab off and they fighting in the pocket, boxing and shit, where they thinking and setting up shots, Frank Martin ain't got no shot. He ain't got no shot if that shit get like that. So we'll see, man. I'm excited for the fight. I think it's a damn good fight. This is a fight that both fighters deserve full credit for taking. And I just want y'all to put some respect on Tank Davis' name when he go out there and do what he gonna do to him. That's it. That's all, really, man.
Yeah, because I was thinking, both of you guys are great fighters. I like Frank Martin. I like Tank Davis. I'm kind of torn between both of them, but I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and shout out for Tank. But Tank is fighting a guy that knows how. Another southpaw that knows how to move. Has a slick boxing style, just like he does. He does know how to use his angles. He step around real fast, quick. Got quick hands, quick feet, and now Tank gonna have to be on his P's and Q's with this guy. Frank Martin is no pushover. Frank Martin will go in there and he'll fight, and he gonna stand right there. I don't know if he's gonna stand right there in front of Tank, but he's not gonna be hard to find. And Tank gonna have to fight on the back foot a lot, unless Martin push him back. And Tank is better on the back foot than the front foot, in my opinion. So
I'm saying he can do everything. Frank Martin Rollo thinks Frank can outwork him and shit. Frank Martin don't throw a lot of punches, and when people fight Tank, they don't throw as many because of what's coming back to him. So I hear that a lot, bro. And then this Tank Davis punch count is low because he spent the first 3 or 4 rounds finding shit out about you. But from the middle of the fight to the back half of the fight, Tank work rate is one of them ones, bro. Like he'll turn up on your ass. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how the shit go. But I'm excited about the fight. One thing I do want to talk about though, we talked about Tank and Floyd Mayweather. Did you see Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson having they back and forth and shit? Like they was going at it, man.
Now I did see where Shakur like, hey man, look, forget about that beef with Floyd, and he said, man, come on, let's make this fight, this and that. Listen, Shakur, he got a fight coming up. And yes, he have done that before with both Garcias. He did make a fight with the other Garcia and Ryan Garcia, and yes, he did make both of them at the same time. But right now, Shakur, he can't make no fight right now. I mean, he has one fight left with Top Rank. So what he's gonna do? Stay there or move on? I believe he's gonna stay with Top Rank. So I don't know if they can negotiate a fight right now in the middle of him in training camp for a fight coming up in June. I mean, that's gonna be hard to do. Now, of course, Tank said, hey, you on my list, because he has a list before he retires. He want to clean up that division. So hey, so he might have to wait his turn. So we'll see.
Drink, don't tell nobody nothing. They don't understand that everything that motherfucker throw gonna be getting countered. Don't tell them nothing. I'm trying to be respectful, Drink. I'm trying to respect the Frank Martin fans here, man. They don't understand the counter punching ability and the shit that's gonna be coming back his way if he even think about going there and trying to work it. They're just let them think what they want. And then when that shit start getting countered into oblivion, motherfuckers gonna start screaming at the TV and shit. Don't tell them nothing, dog. Don't tell them nothing about that timing and that counter punching. And if you try to be a volume puncher and shit, don't tell them nothing about that, man. don't tell them nothing about that. Let them think what they want to think. Rollo, you don't get to pick no fight. You thought Devin Haney was a generational talent. You don't get to talk no more, bro. You don't get to talk no more, Rollo. Okay? You thought Devin Haney was a once in a generational fighter. We got to question your eye for talent now, dog. We got to question your eye for talent. Listen, on the Tank and Shakur shit. Shakur Stevenson has put himself in a position where we all just have to wait and see what he do. Okay. That's it. We got to wait and see what he do, OG, because he has called out Tank Davis. He said he want to fight Ryan Garcia next. He said that he has agreed to fight Raymond Muratalla next. He wants Lomachenko next. He wants Navarrete next. All of those fighters fight for different promotional companies. So when you're calling out everybody, let's just see who you signed to, and that'll tell us who you really wanted to fight.
Right.
That'll tell you who you really want to fight. Like all of this shit that I hear, it sounds really good. It sounds really, really good. And he's talking like he'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. Well, the good thing is, Shakur, you're supposedly about to be a free agent. This is supposedly your last fight on your Top Rank deal. Now, if you don't go and see what these other promotional companies are offering for a Ryan Garcia or for a Tank Davis or for a Devin Haney or for whoever you said you want to fight, and you instead go where they have Lomachenko, Navarrete, or Raymond Muratalla, then those are the people you really wanted to fight. Because you put yourself in a position where we can't go off your words. We can't go off of what he say, OG, because he said everything. He said he want everybody. Okay, cool. You want everybody. We're going to find out who you really want based on what deal you sign next. So if you sign your multiple fight deal to Top Rank and they got Loma on there and Navarrete on there, I don't want to hear shit about Ryan Garcia. I don't want to hear shit about Tank Davis because you showed us what you want. If you go over there to Premier Boxing Champions and sign to fight Tank Davis, I don't want to hear nothing about Lomachenko. I don't want to hear nothing about Navarrete, and vice versa for all of these people, man. So that's all I got on it, man. I just think that Shakur got a fight to sell right now, and calling out Tank Davis is the easiest way to get eyes on you and shit. When you know you got a fight coming up and you know you've agreed to fight a bunch of other people. So that's all I got on it, man. You got anything else on it?
No, that's about it. That's all I got on it. And Shakur Stevenson, I like Shakur. Great fighter. I think he's great. Great defense. You know, so we're gonna see who his next opponent will be. You know, so we just gotta wait and see. You know, and I believe he's gonna sign back with top rank though. I do know that. You know, so I believe in that. So, but that's all I have, man. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chase Benjamin, I seen the building. Look, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes. Let everybody know when you're gonna be live again, OG.
Oh, yes, sir. I will be live tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, and the rest of the week at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. But I will be off on Tuesday. All right, Tuesday is my days off. Everybody know now. Once a week, I'm off. And then, oh yes, sir, I will call that fight on Saturday. That's right. The Jaime and Canelo Alvarez is a pay-per-view. It's a $90 pay-per-view at that.
Woo.
All right. So if you want to tune in, slide on by and hear play-by-play and blow-by-blow. All right. And that's all I have.
Already, man. Y'all check me out. I'll be live tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Y'all enjoy the weekend, rest of your weekend that you got left. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 7:30. All right, KQ, I see you later. Shout out to the chat. Shout out Miss KO. I see everybody donating in super chat today. I appreciate y'all. And I'll catch y'all next time. We out of here, y'all. Peace out.
All right. Peace out.